Hi Gemini, and welcome to your mid-monthly reading here for April 2021. This is for Gemini energy, and that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And you know the drill, take what resonates with you, leave behind rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. So this reading, splitting it a little bit up in two, meaning that we're going to start by looking into the energies flowing out for the rest of the month here using tarot. And once I've gone over that, I'm going to pull out some archetypes here to look at the underlying energies, right? So it gets deeper when I pull out archetypes. I hope you're doing well, Gemini. As always, please be patient with me as I flow into the energies, okay? Sounds crazy, but that's the only way I can describe it. I flow into them. They unfold. Because it plays out over, with these readings, the monthly and the mid-monthly readings have a particular timing set with them. So they flow. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here for you? Alright, I'm gonna lay out the cards. Things are a little bit complicated here, right? Alright. What I'll get to begin with here is that I see you being a little bit guarded, a little bit hesitant. Like this little fox here, right? Isn't that just a sexy fox? A little bit hesitant. I don't know if you're waiting around for something here to happen to come back here. Or if it is that you are evaluating a particular situation from a place where you set high standards. But alright, we're just going to look into it, right? We're going to look into it, Gemini. Oh, sorry, yes. Alright, what do we have here coming up for you? There's nothing to do with the reading. It's nothing to do with the reading. Alright, underneath the deck we have the Page of Cups. Alright, Gemini, buckle up. I'm gonna try and... We're gonna dive into it, alright? If I see something, I'm gonna call it out. But all in all, I'm seeing a very youthful energy here with you. So that screams new beginning, something youthful. But the pages here, I have 2 pages here, are very much also about, new... It's about the initial steps of something here. Yes, they speak of communication, but with the 8 of Wands in reverse as the most likely outcome, seeing not really that much at communication or action here taking place. So we're gonna look into it, right? With the 9 of Wands here and the Judgment crossed by the 6 of Wands, it shows up to me as though you could be very guarded here, protecting yourself. There would be a reason for that. I see here in the recent past as you have... Things have been going rather slowly, right? There's something here that you're waiting for to emerge from the ground, basically. I don't know if you planted your seeds here, waiting for something to come in. Could be a job, could be a lover, I don't know. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, you still waiting, and you're doing so possibly a little bit stubbornly. I don't know if you have your eyes fixed on something particular, which could be indicated here with the Chariot, which is about, that is what you want. You want that and nothing else. And then when we look at that coming up with the Devil here, isn't that a beautiful cards, these ones, right? But then you look at the Devil here coming up with it, right, the Gemini. That is... There's something here that's not really working for you. No. I'm not seeing you giving up. I'm seeing you continuing from it and going forward. And I'm questioning whether or not it's from a place of... I don't know, it's just, you want to have victory. Some of you just want to win at this. Is it a reconciliation? Is it a particular path? We're going to look at it. But for some of you, I'm also picking up on it being that you, it has to do with your own confidence as well, right? But we're going to look into it when you pull out the archetypes here. Your hopes and fears are the Hermit. That's the weird thing here, Gemini, is that I see a bit of conflicting energies within you. I see you wanting... There's something here you want. I'm not going to say that it's desperately you want it. No, you want it because that's what you have set your intention to. That is fine. I can respect that. I absolutely can. Am I seeing a few setbacks? Yes. Maybe you are striving for something. Maybe you have high ambitions. All right. If this is a career reading, then I'm going to say, okay, that's it. If this is a love reading, and it's a particular person, I don't know, maybe I just, personally I would say, if they don't want it, if they don't want to participate, then, free will, free will. Anyway, I'm seeing here in your environment we have a King of Cups here. But that is not a person, that's the King of Cups. This is you. Meaning that I'm seeing you wanting to almost like show up as a healer or dip. I mean, you want to heal the situation. We're going to look into what it is, right? It shows up with good intention, Gemini. I am not going to sit here and shame you because it shows up as good intentions. It's just a matter of where you then placing that intention, right? Maybe you would like there to be different sets of questions being asked. And I mean, I can support that. You gotta remember, I'm a Gemini rising. Because of that, but I can support that. It's like you want to shift the tables around, or I mean, the Hermit here is a consulting energy as well, right? These are consulting energies. And what do I mean by consulting? Advising. But in this case, very much about the art of asking questions here, right? Are you? I don't know. Are you seeking here to inspire someone to, or particular? I don't know, industry, or even I don't know what is that you're seeking here to have them ask different sets of questions. And I also want to say, Gemini, you do know when to say stop, right? It is almost like, curiosity killed the cat. You do know when to say stop. You do have a firm understanding of your limits, right? So and your strength is the Three of Cups. So I'm actually seeing there being a celebration here. I see there being good times coming up for you. For some of you Geminis, I'm gonna throw it out here because I'm picking up on it happening possibly with you as well. Be mindful that you don't become the villain in someone else's story. I've done 3 of the mid-monthly here. This is the 3rd time it shows up. Someone becoming accidentally a villain in someone else's story because you might be looking for fun. And then you run across someone who's wounded. Or the two of you, maybe you don't communicate clearly, and someone here goes into a fantasy relationship, and then I don't know. Just be mindful of it, right? If you are out there dating and you just want that, and then you're not looking for anything serious, remember to communicate it. But let's see here. What do we have as a keynote? And then we're gonna pull out some archetypes. Sorry, it's going to be a little bit long here, but that's because I could look at the cards here and I could start throwing shame onto you, right? But then I don't want to do that because there's always a motivation. We got to understand the signs for who they are. Gemini can sometimes get a little bit harsh ones, right? Right, Gemini. Here we have the same thing I think came out in the last reading, the monthly reading, which is perfect imperfection. Nobody is perfect and nobody ever will be. Don't subject to perfectionism. And that comes up here with the 6 of Wands. If you live in a way where you think that everyone, including you, have to be perfect, prepare for some anxiety. And we have reconciliation underneath the deck. Making amends after a separation, learning and forgiving from both sides, understanding how you have gotten to this point and made your life transition. All right, basically the root energy of it all is that perfect imperfection. It's accepting imperfections in yourself, but also in others, right? You know, because if accepting imperfections allows us to have more compassion, but also be mindful that we don't allow, you know, accept the exception of imperfections to allow someone to walk all over us, right? It's not about making bad excuses and saying, oh, they can change, they're not wounding me, I'm fine. Oh, they had a rough childhood, so of course they get to beat me up or abuse or whatever. Or they had a rough childhood, so of course they just get to sit there doing absolutely nothing while I do everything. That kind, you know? No. Still about saying accountability, but it's not about, you know, expecting someone to have everything ready-made. Anywho, let's pull out the archetypes here to see what we get. By the way, most likely outcome, if you're trying to manifest communication, expect delays here. But my question is also whether or not you will be creating your own delays in a particular path forward here because you are expecting things to be perfect. It's like handing in an exam here and you're expecting that you have to have the highest grade. If you don't get the highest grade, then fuck everything, you know. It's actually a little bit, you know, unfortunately, I'm not going to sit where you're from, but that has actually become where I'm from, a mentality that drives students into insanity and to self-sabotaging behaviors, low levels of confidence, because they are not allowed to make a mistake in a lab in during their education, where education is a fucking laboratory. Education is the safe environment, you know. The classroom is the safe environment where you learn to make mistakes, so you make less of them when you come out, but you will still make mistakes, right? It's basically like watching a recipe online and then expect to perform like a fucking top chef immediately. All right, let's see. We have the desert there. It's dry. I'm laying out all the cards, then I'm gonna be there with you. Yeah, that's karma. Okay, Gemini. You know what? We have the desert here showing up with the 9 of Wands, which means that you're in a desert, right? What does it mean to be in a desert? It is where you go to find your vision, and it's needed. But if you stay there for too long, we can get Fata Morgana, or whatever it's called. It's not really showing up as though you are there. You're just protecting yourself. You're guarding yourself, right? You're learning to look at things within yourself here, possibly related to how you could sometimes block yourself. There could be a little bit of a mother wound. What is a mother wound? The mother wound can be a lot of things. It could tend to speak to not valuing yourself. Right? It doesn't have to be that your mother abandoned you and you think, oh my gosh, that's so interesting. I got, by coincidence, a couple of days ago, looking up readings, and I was bombarded with the mother wound readings. Like, what the hell am I being bombarded with that? Algorithm, of course. But, you know, anyway. Yeah, the wound here is that of not having enough warmth, not feeling basically appreciated for who you are, not feeling as though you have that, I want to say home. Ritual. Yeah. But that's the mother wound. You can look it up. In many ways, it's basically about being kind to yourself, accepting yourself. And because you accept yourself, also your imperfections, you don't have all those high demands that you have to, I don't know, deliver a fucking top-notch cake whenever you first try out a recipe, you know. That can drive you insane. Because if you deliver something and it's not perfect the first time, then it's not good enough, and then you're not good enough, and then everything, you know, that can a little bit block you here. The Strength, by the way, is possibly a friend of yours that's will help you, or just take you out, basically. I'm getting here like a good celebration, also just a good energy that you have supporting you. You probably have people here around you that do actually care about you, right? Of course you do. Let's see here in the recent past. The Seven of Pentacles with the threat in reverse. That is a little bit of a frustration in that things have not grown the way that you are hoping it to. And that comes with a particular, I don't know if it's dating, a particular friendship, a job. I mean, honestly, it's just this new beginning here, right? I don't know if you have been dealing with shows up with a dating situation, right? So there's multiple people included here. It could, I mean, alright, tell me what is this about? Queen. I'm gonna say, for some of you Geminis, it shows a little bit of like a no strings attached connection, something that's new. It could also, of course, be in job, but in all cases, it's just not really moving forward in the committed way that you might have expected, or someone here is not expected. It's, yeah. You the one risking becoming the enemy or them, I don't know. But in all cases, not really working here, right? I am. It's very youthful, right? Could be with a Taurus. In all cases, I'm seeing transformations going on here in your social circle. And that brings a little bit of the current moment. I'm seeing you. First and foremost, I'm seeing levels of frustrations. What's going on here? Is it because there's someone here is not choosing you? Alright, that's it. But in all cases, let's leave that there, because what I'm seeing here is that you're being a little bit guarded, a little bit protective here. I am in the past. I gotta say, there is a situation where someone here has not been you. See, I'm alright. You know, it's not the best thing. Alright, I'm not seeing the best thing. I'm seeing a little bit of you know, not wanting to see the truth of a matter, or of engaging with gameplays. I don't know. Show me that 9 of Wands. Clarify 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Magician. I'm still seeing a Gemini. Right, of course this could be just an energy attached to you, but it's still showing up. There is a situation where someone here is I don't know if it's someone you're dealing with or whatever it is, but they are manifesting from a selfish place, right? I feel as though you are protected. You're protecting your hopefully you're protecting your sanity here, right? Alright, Gemini. It's just not, it's not, there are aspects of here where I'm picking up on gameplays, right? Manipulation. Comes from a place of insecurity. Why am I picking up this? I don't know if this is you or someone you're dealing with, but it shows up with a strong feminine energy here. Of someone here, I don't know, they want to show someone what they're missing out on. I don't know. Gemini, it's not. It's like an attempt to get someone to reconcile with them. I don't know if someone here's trying to reconcile with you by showing it in your face that they are in a relationship right now, and it's almost committed, and it's almost like a rebound. I mean, that's gonna backfire on them. Show me this devil here in your attitude. It's karmic. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Moon. And we have the Two of Cups. Some of you could actually feel as though you are bound to someone by karmic law, and therefore you cannot escape them. Look out for manipulators, Gemini. Right? Look out for that. If you how would they access you? They would access you through a broken heart. It's basically I'm not really enjoying that one. Show me this Chariot. Eight of Cups. You are walking away, right? You want to leave this room, but you know someone. Ten of Swords. That's it. Good, good, good. You are walking away, and then you're trying to set your goals. But if you do not feel as though you're confident in yourself, Gemini, truly, deeply, honestly here, believe in yourself. If that does not happen, then we have a form of abandonment issue here, and then I don't know, someone here, you can make room for someone here to come in and tell you everything you have to do and how you have to be in order to be accepted here. Then we have the Sustainer. You might actually want to sustain the situation by engaging with this, I don't know. I give up. Gemini, I don't know who the hell this is doing it, but I am picking up on someone here. I'm picking up on manipulation, okay? Where someone here is almost like they are, in ways possibly, I hope not, encouraging you to sustain a situation where you give healing or whatever to situations that are actually, as just, you know, it just keeps the status quo. It's basically trying to nurture something that has status quo. But you can't, nurturing means growing, and then you're growing something in status quo that can possibly lead to, I don't know, yeah. Be mindful here. Because this thing, you might be focused here on trying to find the answers to a complex situation here, but the question is, who are you finding the answers for? Are you looking for answers in terms of how to accept imperfections, but are those imperfections your own, or who are you working for, basically? Why are you doing what it is that you're doing? Meaning that, are you doing what you're doing to be seen by someone particular, or someone here doing that to be seen by you? I don't know. There's nothing wrong with being seen. There's nothing wrong with manifesting victory, because that's what I'm seeing you trying to do, and it's just a matter of where your intentions are set, right, Gemini? As I'm seeing you walk away, I'm seeing you setting your goals and ambitions you're trying to do, so you're trying to take charge here of your own life. Is someone here coming? I don't know. It's just... Show me that Three of Cups down there. There. Your strength here this month, in terms the rest of the month, in terms of you're manifesting necessities that you need, you're trying to communicate things here, right, forward. Your strength is possibly good friends around you. So, yeah. And then again, Gemini, I'm still seeing someone here basically giving their purpose away. Does that make sense? I bloody hell hope you're not. I mean, you know. Okay. Sometimes we can find ourselves in situations where we could feel as though we're powerless, that we're being asked here to give our purpose away, giving our attention away. We're doing what we need to do in order to sustain ourselves. It is possible. For some of you, it's that you are giving and giving and giving of your time and your nurturing energy, of your consulting skills. And for some of you, it's almost like being a therapist for someone who's not willing to listen to you. And you do it because, yeah, pay the bills. That's giving the purpose away here. For some of you, yeah, others of you is yes, that someone here is, it could be that terrible manipulation situation, right? But in all cases, I'm seeing, you, Gemini, that you have something here of value. That's your purpose, right? Whatever that purpose is to you. Show me Gemini here this month, rest month. You have wisdom underneath the surface. There's a connection here in your life that is a teacher for you. You have so much nurturing, there's no doubt about it. You have a lot to give, but your role here in it is that is underneath the surface. You're sitting there, you're seeing things take place, but it's almost as though is it that you are in environments here that will not accept your imperfections? Show me your environment is triggering you. It's almost as though I gotta tell you, it's almost as though your environments here sometimes could be triggering you a little bit in terms of, you know, I get that, giving away your purpose or engaging with, like, you're becoming someone you're not. You know what, you know, becoming that gossiping, gossip girl. I don't know, I've never seen the show. But, you know, I'm just picturing this, you know, this. You know, when you sit in environments and you know who you are as a person, and then you have to go into that particular setting, you have to go into becoming like a bitchy girl, a woman, or a bitchy man, or whatever. Because that's a wounded feminine energy, that and bitchy energy. And you might be far more, you know, focused on the practicality of it, right? It's just, why bitch? Why, you know, why bitching? Why, you know, sitting there having to pretend that you're interested in what the neighbor who came in and out of the neighbor's doors last night. So who the fuck gives a shit about that? Right? But you have to be interested. I don't know, it's like, you know, networking to get a job or something. Pretending to be something you're not. Yeah. And that's blocking the purpose. How we got to the root of it. I see you continue to manifest. I see you continue to communicate. You have the hunter here. I really get as though you will be speaking a lot. I feel as though this has to do with communication, whatever it is that you're doing here. And you might be keeping your voice to yourself, but you're looking out for yourself here. You're looking out for your needs. See income coming through friends and family, and but you know, not it's just for somebody, but you know, I am seeing here that for some of you it's basically like being a consultant on toxic men. Oh my god. Most likely outcome, medallion in reverse and the 8 of wands in reverse. That's not, I mean, that is just, I'm seeing boredom. I gotta be honest here. If any of you, it's almost like, you know, someone here trying to manifest a reconciliation to take place, and it's not happening. But you have to sit there and you have to tell that it's going to happen. I don't know. It's just something off here. Yeah, I really get as though it's like, you know, giving away your purpose because you have to satisfy popular demand almost. Whatever sense this is. Even if it's just, you know, popular demand among a particular group of friends that they dress like this, they talk like this, and then you have to do the same. It's like, come on. Show me 8 wands in reverse. Temperance, patience. 9 of swords will leave you a little bit up in your head, and with the 9 of wands, almost like you know, I get a little bit frustration here with you. Honestly, I see frustration. For some of you, this is just a bad group of friends, right? Not bad group, but you see, you're good at having good friends, but I'm also seeing, you know, it's just having to, honestly, I can't say general advice, then it's about, you know, get as though you have to put a damper on yourself to satisfy childish needs of a, I don't know, belonging. No. And that brings a little bit of a dryness here in terms of, you know, I want to say dryness for spirituality, but no, because I really get as though you are very much aware of yourself here. So that's good. We did end on a good note here, Gemini, right? We did end on a good note. It was not an easy reading, this one, I gotta tell you that. There were many messages there. So that's what I got for you. I will see you next time. Hope that you got something useful for it. I will see you next time. Ciao, Gemini.